Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. How are you doing today? Appreciate y'all tuning in. Look who's here, a happy and satisfied LaMar Choate.
I'm both of those, yes.
We're both so pleased.
Yeah.
Saturday night we watched the United States kick the tar out of the Canadians with the fists.
Exactly.
I've got the hockey stick back there ready to go if you're ready to drop the gloves at any time.
That's good to know. I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'll bet. But yeah, that was, this is Tuesday, February 18th. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Yesterday was President's Day. And how'd you celebrate President's Day? Did you make your son, did you play with a teddy bear like Teddy Roosevelt?
I've got to say I didn't do much, which is kind of bad since I'm a history teacher. We were talking about in class how whenever I was telling the kids back in the day, Bruce, whenever you and I were in school, we had Lincoln's birthday.
That 2 weeks.
Yeah,
we had 2 weeks in a row with a day off.
Yeah, and Washington's birthday, and
that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was. These kids today, they've kind of got the short end of the stick on that.
Well, the bad deal is, you can't use the old trope of walking uphill 8 miles a day or something.
I can't do that.
If you're going to tell the kids, we got 2 days off, we're a lot cooler.
Right. Well, that's what I did. I said it was, it was a better time.
We're trying to make America that great again, Lamar.
Oh, we are. I think it's all on us.
We always are.
We'll endeavor to do so.
That's exactly. We will endeavor to persevere.
I think we've been doing that, though, for years.
That is certainly correct.
I think
this is Tuesday, and I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to give you more than just today's information because I'm not going to be doing a show until Thursday again the rest of the week. I've got basketball and all kinds of other stuff going on, so I apologize. So let's talk about Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday today. What is going on? I'm not LaMar Choate. There you go. What is going on in community events today? A blood drive at the Blue Point Free Will Baptist Church. You know where that is. That's down on Blue Mound Road. The American Red Cross says that severe weather is impacting their ability to rebuild blood supply. There will be a blood drive Tuesday the 18th today from noon to 6 in the Link Gymnasium at the Blue Point Free Will Baptist Church. You can make appointments. You should make appointments, but they mentioned that there are these appointments available: 11 normal donations as well as 3 Power Red. You ever done the Power Red or the normal or either one?
No.
You do not donate blood.
I haven't donated blood in a long, long time, right. and I should.
See, Power Red is a.
Do you donate?
Not anymore. I'm on drugs.
Okay.
They don't like seeing cocaine in heaven.
I bet they don't.
They just don't much care.
Blood's no good after that.
Well, it depends. It's good for somebody. for me.
No, I haven't given in a while. I need to give. It's been a very long time.
Let me tell you what a Power Red is.
Okay, tell me.
Since you may or may not know if you haven't donated blood in a while.
Okay.
What they do there is, and this seems like space age, but we are living in the space age. What they do is they pull the blood out of your body. They change it. It goes into a machine, and they break it into the red blood cells, and they'll break out plasma. Then they'll break out something else, and then they shove the plasma or something back into your body. You're getting what you got out coming back in.
Okay,
except for the red.
And why?
Because they can pull. It's the same as pulling 2 pints.
I see.
As opposed to a 1. That's why they call it a Power Red.
That's
because you can't donate again for 16 weeks as opposed to 8.
I see.
normally. But it's a very it takes a little bit more time, but it's comfortable and for those folks.
What about the
who
recovery period?
recovery takes longer? It's like I say.
Well, I
16
mean,
weeks.
like day of. I'm talking about.
Oh, no,
Some
it's
people get lightheaded, and is
No,
it
it's
more of
fine.
a? Okay.
Yeah. Because it's actually a little bit easier to recover on the day of.
Because you got the plasma
Because
coming back.
they're piping it back into you.
Okay,
Piping
okay.
whatever part of the blood that they can pipe back
Right.
into you. I don't know if it's plasma. I think they're keeping platelets. I don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
But they're also throwing saline back in you too.
Okay.
So you're not getting dehydrated.
Your fluids are kept. Okay.
Your fluids
Your
are
natural
filled back up.
body fluids are.
That was a good one.
Yeah. They're,
By the way, if you do this in the summertime, it's like a natural air conditioning system because what they're throwing back into you is about 75 degrees.
wow.
As opposed to
Okay.
you're dropping out 98 degrees.
That makes
98.6,
sense. Yes, that makes
and
sense.
they're throwing 75 degrees back in.
Right. Room temperature.
Room temperature, and it's a little cooling.
Okay.
It is a little cooling. See, now you're thinking about it again, aren't you?
I am. I didn't know any of that. I feel like I've really been slacking. I didn't know that. So
I'm glad to help.
I appreciate it.
In any way that I can. I'm outstanding. Let's see. You can make an appointment to donate by going to redcrossblood.org. Give them a call, 1-800-RED-CROSS, 733-2767. They'd love to have you. Again, that is noon to 6 at the Blue Point Church. Also, today up to Clay County Hospital, you can do both of these things. At 2 o'clock, the Clay County Hospital hosting a social group for seasoned adults. The next meeting is this afternoon at the hospital conference room from 2 to 3. Refreshments, socializing, community info and activities. Membership in the Seasoned Citizens is no charge, open to everybody in Clay County, and membership includes an exclusive discount card for Seasoned Circle members to use at select locations. I think, and I hate to say this, but I think you and I both qualify.
We're seasoned.
We are seasoned.
I think we're well seasoned.
You can be salty.
Oh, hey! Hey, that was pretty good.
And you'll occasionally pepper your speech with other things too. Woohoo!
This is just going to go on and on.
It'll go on for a long time.
Go ahead. I'm not even going to join in on this.
Oh, I thought you were going to come
I
back
could.
with something good.
But no, I don't want to. No.
You don't want to.
I don't want to cheapen my humor this way with these childish puns.
What else is going on? How about on Wednesday, February 19th? It's a family council meeting. This is at the Fairfield Senior Care and Rehab Center, formerly known as Aperion. It'll be from 1 o'clock until 2 o'clock tomorrow. The family members are invited to attend the first family council meeting for those who have family members in a nursing home. This is a great time to learn, share, and support each other in the transition from home to a skilled care nursing facility. So that's fun. Hopefully, maybe not fun, but a nice way to make the transition better. Songwriter Open Microphone Night at Village Wine and Spirits is tomorrow night at 7:30. Enjoy Songwriter Open Microphone Night each Wednesday. It's hosted by POS Music Works up in Village Wine in Effingham. That's exit 159 in Effingham. Sign up to play or come by to enjoy the show. Do either one. Now, this is the third Tuesday or Wednesday of the month, so this isn't the band. This will be you playing on either your guitar, or they'll let you plug in some if you have previously recorded music. You want to do that. By the way, you would like this. Every first third Wednesday of the month is when they bring the band in.
Oh, yeah.
So they have a live band behind you as you're playing there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's seems like
That's kind of cool.
that would be really cool.
Yeah.
That would be really. Have you ever done this kind of thing?
Nope, never.
Really?
No, not once. I play with my band.
You're a talented singer, I guess.
I appreciate
you
that.
try. No, you're not the one to branch out on your own, are you?
No.
You've never had the thought for the LaMar Choate experience.
I have not. I have the LaMar Choate experience. That's very funny. No, that would. Who in their right mind would really call their band that? I mean, at that point, you have set yourself up
Yeah, that's
to say that you're kind of on a par with Jimi Hendrix. I don't.
Yeah,
I would never do that.
It would be very. It would very. Someone who is somewhat confident.
You want to watch a crowd that walks away disappointed. This is not what I thought I was going to do.
It's certainly a possibility. What else going on in the community? Ag in the Classroom fundraiser on Thursday. This is going to be at Los Tres Caminos in Flora at 11 a.m. I think they're doing it's all day long, whatever percentage. They're taking 15% of all purchases at Los Tres Caminos all day long will be donated to Ag in the Classroom. They teach Clay County first through third graders about agriculture. So that's a nice little fundraiser. Am I giving you ideas? For the History Club, you could get maybe one of the restaurants in Wayne City to donate a portion of their take on some particular.
We have done that before. Not History Club, but a club volleyball has done.
Volleyball's done that? Oh,
Yeah.
There you go. That's all right. What else going on today, ladies and gentlemen? This is National. I hit the right button. National Drink Wine Day is February 18th. This is observed annually. It would be a shame to celebrate only one day a year, but this is just a reminder, I guess, to drink wine. I can't imagine that it's all that necessary to remind people to drink wine, especially after Valentine's Day.
I had no clue that this existed.
This does.
I think, is it necessary?
Wines do have their benefits. Moderate drinkers of wine have lower risks of liver disease, type 2 diabetes,
Yeah.
certain types of cancer, heart attack, and stroke.
Well, I'm not questioning that. I'm just questioning the idea that if you've got this national day out there, shouldn't they promote it a little bit better? But I guess that's what you're up to here. But
Well, I don't care. That's the
Yeah.
thing. I'm not really promoting it.
well, you kind of are.
I'm using it to burn cloth
You're kind of promoting it. You're kind of promoting it.
because I think it's interesting there for folks to enjoy.
Do you like wine, Bruce?
Do I? I like champagne.
Okay.
I like sparkling wine. I don't much drink any other types of wine like
Like a Merlot
a
or
Merlot or
Cabernet.
I know they're grapes. I know
Okay.
they are kinds of grapes. I don't go to the the white wine section. For the oaky, something like that. Oaky with birch notes.
I have a friend who is a trained chef. He took his,
Sommelier?
and he is, and France
Wow.
was in Paris, where he did all that, and so if I ever need to pair something,
Oh,
I just call him up, and it's amazing. There is really something to that.
the pairing of a particular wine with a particular food.
right? Yeah,
No kidding.
oh, it really is.
I'll drink champagne at weddings, and that's
Right.
about all.
Okay.
But,
Well,
how about you?
oh, I can. Yeah,
Very seldom.
Very seldom.
Yeah.
Very seldom.
What else is today, ladies and gentlemen? This is National Crab Stuffed Flounder Day. That I could like.
Wow.
I know what you're going to say. It's a little specific.
Well, I'd say it is.
Crab and Flounder take center stage on February 18th when National Crab Stuffed Flounder Day arrives each year.
Well, that explains the restaurants around here. Okay. On the 18th,
Yeah.
everywhere I go.
Well, everywhere you go, they're throwing crab and flounder at you. aren't
Yeah.
they? Flounder's a flatfish, approximately with 100 different species around the U.S. The winter flounder and Pacific flounder are most common. Popular among the East and Gulf Coast states, a variety of restaurants serve crab stuffed flounder. See, I might have another picture of that. Yeah, that's a they said that's a flounder over the top.
Thank God it's got its own day.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Wow.
What I say here, crab stuff. Here's the crab stuffed flounder frequently asked questions. FAQs.
Oh, there's FAQs. Okay.
I don't like the taste of crab. What else can I stuff flounder with?
Well, who would ask that question?
Some moron.
That's ridiculous.
There are many recipes out there that call for either bread stuffing or nut and vegetable stuffing. Both contain fragrant herbs and spices that bring a lot of flavor to the recipe.
What about a shrimp? Can you stuff it with shrimp?
If you don't like crab, you probably don't like shrimp too, don't you?
Well, that was maybe kind of my point of that. But yeah, you're right, I would say. Can you find real crab around here to stuff with? It's all artificial, isn't it?
Actually, crab is bad. They're going through real problems with the king crab. Anyway, as they've overfished them up in Alaska. Well, no, not overfished them. The water has heated up such that they're starving.
Oh,
They're having to move north. And so where all the boats were going to find crab, now their crab aren't there.
huh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
There's thanks, Obama. What else is going on this week?
okay.
National Chocolate Mint Day. Now, this one I can get behind.
Well,
Recognized by the U.S. National Confectioners Association, this is observed annually across the nation on February 19th. The holiday's been set aside for all the chocolate mint lovers to eat their favorite treats.
now, is this just ice cream, or would this include like a York
right there,
peppermint patty, or yeah?
Yeah, like it gets yourself a York peppermint patty or Andes.
Yes,
You know,
Andes.
I think that's what those kind of look like.
It kind of does.
The Andes.
I think the Girl Scouts are out there now, and they.
The Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
Mint chocolate thin mints are the best.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my. Is that your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
I like the Samoa.
That's the peanut butter.
That's the coconut caramel chocolate thing.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's good.
I'm not a big fan of the coconut.
No, really.
No, you can have mine.
Okay,
There you go.
that's a deal.
Yeah, you got them. What do you want to see on TV, ladies and gentlemen? High school basketball tonight. I'll be in North Clay. Red Hill plays the North Clay Cardinals. It'll be on channel 100 as well as Facebook and YouTube. We'll also, Bank will be down in Sisney. The Waltonville Spartans are going to take on the Sisney Running Lions. That'll be at 6 o'clock also on Facebook, YouTube, and channel 99. Sisney's on 99, North Clay's on 100. Okay, keep that in straight. NCAA basketball tonight. Oklahoma is at Florida. That's a doubleheader on ESPN2, as that's channel 361. Oklahoma Sooners at Florida at 6, followed by the Houston Cougars at Arizona State at 8 o'clock. Tripleheader on Fox Sports 1 tonight. Villanova is at UConn at 5:30, followed at 7:30. The glorious return of the Illinois Fighting Illini as they head up to Wisconsin. Let me dream. Let me dream for a few minutes.
We can, I can hope it can happen.
Did you see Wisconsin beat Purdue over the weekend? Yeah, that was very impressive.
Wisconsin's going to come in confident,
Overconfident.
Illini will be hungry.
All right, that's channel 366. That'll be followed by Minnesota at UCLA. How do you like UCLA being in the Big Ten?
I think it's kind of ridiculous, but okay. I mean, the conference situation is, right, exactly. Pays the bills.
Kansas is also at BYU, and that's on ESPN at 8 p.m. That's LaMar Choate. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be right back after these words. We're going to talk all about the upcoming Wayne City Trivia Night. It's going to be a great time. Back in a sec.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to LaMar Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. LaMar's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. Bruce Dickey here with Wabash Cats TV. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you also for tuning into Wabash Cats TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You can find it here daily at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Talk about all kinds of different subjects. People, interesting folks in the community, community events coming up, just all kinds of stuff that will matter to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that has set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dick. I'm going to switch cameras. I'll move over to that.
Okay, all right. I'm on it.
Yeah, you're now on that one. Hello, folks. Bruce Dickey here. This is LaMar Choate with the Wayne City History Club, and they always do. Tell me about the Wayne City History Club. You do a bunch of stuff for the students over there at Wayne City to enjoy and learn about
we try
their world.
We try to get them involved in some historic preservation. We've got some newspapers, and there's a couple of my students who help scan those, and then we put them in the acid-free sleeves and protectors. And we've got school newspapers dating all the way back to the 1930s, and so
really,
yeah. So we want to protect those as best we can.
Who kept those?
They have been at the school in boxes, just kind of shuttered away for a long time.
They were not thrown out in in numerous renovations over the years.
Nothing like that happened, and I'm
surprised
they fell into my lap, and so.
Well, I gotta say that was a few years ago now.
Yeah, and so they do stuff like that. We take one big day trip each year. This year we go to Louisville, Kentucky, and that. And we occasionally go out and we watch if a good historical movie's on at the theater, we go out and watch it, or we things like that.
What recent historical movies would have been under consideration? Because I've been looking, and it's been impossible to find, but I've wanted to find, and I haven't been able to find it, the September 5th movie that is just out now.
Oh,
about the Munich
right
thing. I don't know.
And I haven't seen that. Would
that fit that's kind of specific to the television side.
It is.
Of September 5th.
It is.
But that's probably also an event that your kids don't know much.
They don't know much about that at all, and that would be a movie I would consider. There are things that I have to consider whenever we show a movie, ratings and stuff. We do have to pay attention to that, and so a lot of times.
Violence.
A lot of times movies fall through the cracks because they don't get considered because of that. But for instance, one time we went and watched the movie they made about Harriet Tubman when it came on, and it was a very good movie, and the theater in Mount Vernon worked with us real well, kind of gave us our own showing of it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so that was kind of cool.
Well, that's handy. And they probably also worked with you on the for the screening amount, the cost of the screening.
Right. So I keep my eye out for films, but sometimes they don't always. We've watched a couple. Lincoln, when it came out a long time ago.
I was going to mention Lincoln.
That was one where I couldn't really organize the trip, but our kids went kind of in waves, and we had a bunch of kids go and watch it.
Well, that was also 13 years ago now.
That was like when I first had the history club. I mean, that was like the first year or second year I had it.
All right. You started first year, second year, probably about 15, 20 kids or something, right?
60, actually. We started
First
with
year?
60. Yeah, first year we had 60.
You got 60 the first year?
Yeah, something like that.
What'd you do? Like give them all candy bars or something to come?
I do not know. Tom Levine and I were talking about this. Yeah, I do not know why that happened. I think it just at the time I just must have struck while the iron was hot. But when I announced, hey, we're going to have a history club, we'll have our first meeting at 2:30 Friday, and 60 kids showed up. I was expecting about 15.
Yeah.
My thoughts about this club was going to be totally altered after that first meeting, because I thought, I've got 15 kids, I'll take them more places. We'll go a lot of day trips.
Yeah.
We'll go do a lot of things. That club was unwieldy from the
60
get-go.
is kind of different from 15.
Yeah, and I was, I'm the only sponsor, and so I'm like, okay, what do I do with 60 kids? And then it became, what do I do with 110 kids? And
How many you got now?
We got 80 this year.
You've got 80 kids in a school that has 150 or so, right?
I think we're in the 130s right now, yeah.
Wow. Is it you? Do they like history? Or, I mean, what's the?
I would love to say
it's a requirement, of course. You have to pass the civics test.
I think the key to our numbers is the fact that I don't have a stiff grade requirement. I don't have huge dues to pay. We have the coolest shirts on campus, and they enjoy this trip. The trip, if you come in as a freshman, you take all 4 trips that we have, and each one of these trips are pretty fun, and that the word spreads on the trips, and
okay, so that means there's a rotation of 4 days.
There's a rotation of 4.
And this trivia contest is to help raise funds for these trips.
It pays for the trips.
It pays for the trips.
The kids pay for their own lunches and stuff, but as far as the tickets that we have to various things that we do on these trips, and helping pay, for transportation, even if we use a school bus, our club will pay for gas and stuff like that. So.
Well, yeah, school bus. You're talking 80 kids. You got to have school buses.
We take 2 we've taken 3 at our top.
Wow.
I remember one year we went to Springfield with 3 buses. Yeah.
That's LaMar. I'm Bruce. We're going to come back, talk more about the Wayne City History Club, and then he may have some trivia questions that he's going to try to be Mr. Stumper. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I need to do something. You got any Adderall? We'll be back right after this.
Carson Auction Realty is pleased to offer a public auction 405 acres owned by the Richard Meaning Estate located in Clay and Wayne County, Illinois. This will be a combination live and online auction with bidding beginning February 1st. The live auction will be held Thursday, February 27th at 10 a.m. at the Thelma Keller Convention Center in Effingham, Illinois. This auction offers productive farmland, outstanding hunting, and ideal home sites and will be offered in 8 individual tracts ranging in size from 11 to 100 acres. Go to our website, www.carsonauctionrealty, for more information.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to LaMar Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. LaMar's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Hello, I'm Beth Cooper.
And I am Stacey Earlywhite, and together we host By the Way with Beth and Stacey.
It airs Monday through Friday on Wabash Channel 100 at 11 a.m. and again at 3 p.m.
We love to follow Clay County history, and we've been venturing out too in other counties. We absolutely love history.
You can also find us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is By the Way with Beth and Stacey, or like and follow us on Facebook.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, joined here by LaMar Choate of the Wayne City High School. I probably should have put high school history club.
Well, that's okay, but yeah, it is the high school history
Wayne
club.
City High School. If I'm at a high school and I want to help out, are you accepting
Absolutely.
friends and chaperones?
Chaperones
Potential.
and of course, make a team, put them in trivia night, and that sort of thing.
That's how you can really help.
Yes.
And we'll get to that here in just a second. Okay. You go to Springfield, of course.
We go to Springfield, Lincoln Museum, Lincoln's
Do you
Tomb.
go to Oaklawn?
Huh?
You hit the Oaklawn Cemetery or whatever up there?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured you had to.
And the museum, and then sometimes we have time to do maybe one other stop.
What are kids getting out of that they that may be different from what they're going in 8th grade? Usually used to go to Springfield. Do 8th grade kids?
I don't know if they still do. I don't think they do. I don't think they still do that. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know.
That's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, that is strange.
Now, see, in Wayne City, I think we went in 7th grade.
Oh, no kidding.
We went in 7th grade in Wayne City. Yeah, because 8th grade was a fun trip for us. We went to Six Flags.
Oh.
But we all went.
Wayne City people, you know how to party.
Well, anyway, I don't think those trips are taken anymore. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I think I'm the only one at Wayne City taking anybody up to Springfield.
All right, so you're going to Springfield, and where else will you go?
And also that day we usually go to Lincoln's New Salem. I don't know if you've ever been to that village, but I love that.
It's really cool,
and the students love that too. So it's a full day. Then St. Louis, we always.
Where will you go in St. Louis? What
have
historical value do you find?
I think every year we went somewhere different, with one exception: the Blues Museum. Meaning the Museum of Music, right. Not the team, although I'd love that too. But the Blues Museum is always on. But last time we went to St. Louis, we went to Busch Stadium and the Blues Museum and
Do you take them to like the Dred Scott, the federal courthouse or anything like that?
1 year, a long time ago, we did, and the Missouri History Museum is there in St. Louis.
Oh, that's nice.
And we've been there. So we've kind of mixed it up a little bit.
It's really not, I mean, you can't really take a group like that probably to the Western Expansion Museum underneath the arch, can you? Because
the year that we went to the museum, they had moved all the Western Expansion stuff to that museum because they were renovating the arch.
Oh, okay.
I was going to. And then I was going to.
I would think that would just take so much time to get people in and out
of
the arch.
It would. The other thing that we always do in St. Louis, there's another thing that's very consistent. We take a riverboat ride along.
Hey, that just kind of give kids an idea how transportation worked under.
Not only that, but they give you a history of the waterfront there in St. Louis and talk about the building of the bridges, the power plant there, the arch, all that stuff.
See, that's the thing, that the Eads Bridge is just a tremendous marvel of modern engineering.
Yeah.
Modern 1870s
right.
Engineering. Okay, then you'll go to, this year you're going to Louisville.
Yes.
Tell me what do the kids go see in Louisville?
Churchill Downs is where we start.
Speaking of 150 years old.
Yes, this is where we start. This one we call our sports
this year is the sports tour.
Well, it's always the sports tour. But we go to Louisville. We go to three places. We go to Churchill Downs, Louisville Slugger, and the Muhammad Ali Center. The Muhammad Ali Center is fantastic.
That's what I wonder. You know, I've been to the other two, and I've never been to Muhammad Ali. I'm assuming that it's pretty cool.
It's really well done, and it is a history lover's dream too, because you get a lot of Vietnam, a lot of civil rights, and drawing connections with Ali there. Of course, you know his, and so I can get in there and teach the constitutional rights people have to avoid the draft, or
for that matter, voting rights,
all sorts of things. And plus there's tons of film footage. There's him and Cosell. There's him and
the Beatles.
Yeah. There's him in his matches too, and you can learn about the Thrilla in Manila,
really?
Whatever.
They'll let you watch fights?
Yeah, you get to at least see snippets. I don't know if there's a place you can sit down and watch a whole fight or not, but
that'd be cool.
You get to see a lot. It's a fantastic place, and I highly recommend it.
That's the thing. I remember watching Ali fight over the years.
Yeah.
I don't remember the 60s ones, but I remember the 70s. I do remember. I remember the Rumble in the Jungle.
The battles with Joe Frazier,
Foreman,
and George Foreman, and those stick in your mind, I think. Larry Holmes, and anyway.
Pretty sad.
Yeah.
I was like 6 years old whenever.
Yeah.
That's why I don't remember Frazier. Because Frazier, the Thrill of Manila, and all those, that was 71, 72, 73.
Right.
I don't remember those, but I remember 74. I do remember watching the George Foreman fight the next day.
Well,
next week, because it was like a 4 a.m. or something.
Right.
It was on.
Right.
I remember watching ABC.
Yeah. Whenever I talk to my students and tell them that boxing was usually on every Saturday or Friday nights or something, you just saw boxing constantly.
It was what you watched.
If you ask a student today, who's the heavyweight champion of the world in boxing, they have no clue. Now they may know UFC, they may know some MMA people, but it's
not Klitschko anymore.
I have no clue, and that's the thing. You could have asked me at any time from probably 73 through 84, who's the heavyweight champion. I could tell you the heavyweight, the middleweight,
you forget the 1980s when you had Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns and Marvin
Hagler. Yeah. And
my favorite athlete, just about certainly my favorite boxer of all time.
Yeah, and that boxing, it goes to pay-per-view. The whole dynamic of it changed, and access to it changed.
Okay, that's Louisville. Where else we going?
The other place we would go, if you went through the whole 4 years, you would go to New Harmony, then you would, and they have a great program at New Harmony. If you've ever gone to New Harmony, learned about the really socialist utopian experiment that is very short-lived there, but Very short-lived. But it's
You
really
don't
cool
realize-
because so much of it still exists in buildings that they put up and stuff.
You don't realize how short-lived that was until you go there and just are astonished by it.
Right. Yeah, and then after that, we spend the morning there, and then the LST that's parked at Evansville, we go and tour it.
That makes a ton of sense. You're watching Big Talk. We're going to talk about what he's actually here for, the trivia contest,
Yes.
and how you can join and have a lot of fun at it here on Big Talk back after these.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to LaMar Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. LaMar's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for joining in today. It is LaMar Choate here from the Wayne City History Club. All right, here is what's going on. Tell me all about it.
Well, as you can see right there on the screen, Wayne City High School History Club is having a trivia night on Saturday, March 8th. That's 2025.
This year.
Doors open at 6. Trivia begins at 7. It's $100 per team. And unlike a lot of trivia places, we'll let you have 10 members.
Really?
So it's $10 a person if you get up to your 10 members.
What kind of, how many people do you have in most teams? Will most of them have 10?
Most of them do, yeah. They really do.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. And
I don't have 10 friends.
Well, I didn't say they got along. They just have a team, and we've got plenty of tables. So if you want to bring
how many? See, that's the other question. How many folks will you typically have playing?
Typically around 15 teams.
15 teams. So you're raising that kind of money, and you're also having door prizes and such.
There's door prizes. There's mulligans. There is this year, and we did last year. We have a silent auction, and my good friend Roy Evans, for one. We've got other people, but I'll shout out to Roy because he's so generous to us every year. This year, he's got some Civil War currency. That's going to
be donating, or
he's donating it for a silent auction. Yeah.
What's he got? I've seen $1,000 Confederate.
You have to come see what it is, Bruce. Yeah. I'm just going to.
I really should.
You should, and you can bid on it.
T-shirts will be available.
The T-shirts will be on sale. And
will you have previous year's T-shirts?
And previous year's T-shirts.
Do you?
We do.
You still have some left?
We do.
Do you have the ones that have been canceled?
Now, I don't think no, there are a couple that we don't. We have ran out. We sold out of a couple of them.
Is it the one that I wear that has been canceled?
The one that was about the two World
War leaders.
We're not going to, don't make us three-peat.
Yeah.
Two-time world champs. Don't make us three-peat.
Yeah.
That one sold out.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if we have any left of.
I like Scissors Beach paper.
The Scissors Beach paper, I think I've still got a couple. The Floor is Lava was maybe our most popular shirt ever.
The Floor is Lava was outstanding.
Yeah. And so that shirt I may not have any more of it.
Or something like that.
Yeah. It's Floor is Lava, Pompeii, AD, whatever the date was.
79. Who designs the shirts?
I always let the kids pick it out. We get online. There's all sorts of ideas online, and then we sometimes tinker with the artwork. And so we've had, in fact, 2 years ago, one of our students drew the artwork herself for our Boston Tea Party one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, and we were really proud of that because she drew the whole thing. So,
are you going to be buying? Are you going to be building one for me again? I mean, usually
absolutely.
You build one for me. I take a little different size than
I think I've got you one.
I appreciate that because I will have a donation if not a team.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
So.
That's another thing. You can make donations. Ghost teams.
You can, and people do it quite a bit. And so we may have 15 tables, but we might be having 20 tables, once all the ghost teams are done, which is great. I mean, people who can't be there and they say, but I want to contribute. And so it's very nice. This year's shirt is in production as we speak.
So the design is locked.
The design is locked. It is one that has been considered by previous groups. This year, it won out. It's a Trojan horse design.
So we're going farther and farther back.
Yeah, we're going back for
300. We are now 300 BC. I still use the BC.
I do too.
Is that okay?
It's just a fine.
What does CE mean anyway?
Common era.
Common era. Okay. That's not AD or that's BC.
The common era is AD and BCE is
BC before common
era. Yeah.
Okay.
But I still use BC and AD.
I didn't know what I've wondered that and I didn't know. Okay. If I'm considering playing,
yes.
If I'm thinking about it again, here's all the details. All proceeds go to the history club. It's a wonderful night. If I'm say there's like me and a couple of friends or something like that,
okay.
Can I have my own team, or will you put a team together, or do people ever show up and you like throw teams together?
People show up who do not have teams. Because there's, and I think it's because we can have 10. People will
throw them on somebody else.
People will show up and say, "Hey, is there anybody, any team I can hook on with?" And then I'll look around and find them a team. Usually,
and that's handy as heck. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It keeps folks enjoying the
absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, I tell you what, let's do. We're going to ask some typical history questions.
From last year's
quiz. It's what, 10
quizzes.
10 quizzes.
You also get mulligans that you can purchase. 10 mulligans that you can purchase that you can use on any of the tests in as many as you want.
There you go. We're going to come right back and he's going to quiz me. This is LaMar Choate. I'm Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic famous maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory of Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to LaMar Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. LaMar's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
All right, Tim. Here, basically, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the trivia night. All proceeds do go to the Wayne City High School History Club. Again, it is Saturday, March 8th. You always pick that same Saturday, don't you? Or
I try to. And
the Saturday after Mardi Gras, right?
Well, it may work out that way. It's actually the Saturday before our large FFA banquet that we have in Wayne City. So,
well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because is there food?
At the FFA banquet? Absolutely. It's called a banquet. Bumps. No. We have snacks and we have cookies and stuff that are free. A lot of times teams bring in their own food at this.
And that's certainly encouraged.
Absolutely.
Don't bring in your own coolers, though. I mean, you'll be selling drinks.
No, we've got tea and lemonade.
You'll have tea and lemonade. You'll be selling tea and lemonade.
Right. Coffee. Usually have coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
But don't bring in the coolers.
No, well, we can't do that.
It's a high school event.
I would probably make more money if we could, but we can't do that.
Yeah. All right. So this was from last year's test. Did you have some? How successful was last year's test? Did you have anybody in the 80s or 90s?
80s, I think, was the top end. 80s,
lower 80s or upper?
I think it's mid. I think 84. You know what? I think you ask me that every year.
I do ask you that every year.
I need to.
And I
need to make a note.
I always wonder what the high number is,
right,
as well as what the low number is, because you got to have. It's, ladies and gentlemen, putting together a trivia quiz is a work of art.
It is. It's a labor of love, but it's fun.
It's a labor of love, work of art, and science. It really is, because you want a particular level of success.
Correct.
But you also want a particular level of discrimination.
We have to get it to where a team who's good should be rewarded.
That's right. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. What are your categories typically?
Well,
it is a history quiz, so
there's always history. There's always a history one, but we always have tests. There are certain things that we are consistent. We always have a history one. We always have a sports one. Every other year, there's a Bible category. And
is that this year or next year?
This year, I think there is a Bible category.
Okay.
Yes. And
just need to know what I need to bone up.
And there are those are kind of there all the time. Okay. And they're such expansive categories that there's really no problem with it. And then it gets into more creative
television, movies.
And speaking of that, we usually have an audio and a visual category, one of each of those.
See, I have suggested to you over the years a lyrics category, then you've really never gone with it for me. You've shut me out.
Well, you just never know what's going to happen. So. You just never know.
We're on that one.
Yeah. You never know.
All right, ask me a few questions.
Last year, the history one was with history, sometimes it's just general history. Sometimes it's a focus on world or U.S. In this case, it was U.S. and it was presidents. So
Okay, this sounds wonderful.
Right up
On
here.
President's, we're recording this on President's Day.
And
perfect.
And honestly, knowing you, Bruce, this is right in your wheelhouse.
I plan on going 10 for 10.
Okay, well, here.
You don't need
What
to
president was a licensed bartender?
I have no idea.
That was Abraham Lincoln.
Licensed?
At New Salem, he had to have a license to sell his alcohol there in the general store there. Okay. Only president to have a PhD in history is?
Wilson.
You are correct. He got that at Johns Hopkins, as a matter of fact.
It was Wilson, right?
It was Woodrow Wilson. I don't have to look. It's Woodrow Wilson.
You didn't have to look down.
Okay. 3 presidents, Adams, Jefferson, and Monroe, died on the 4th of July, which is wild when you think about it. Which president was the only president to be born on the 4th of July?
Mr. Calvin Coolidge.
Yes. I was counting on it. I knew you'd know that.
Oh,
I just knew you'd know that. Which president has the odd distinction of being the only president to speak English as a second language? I got you.
No, you don't.
Oh, I've got you on this one.
Van Buren.
You are right. Born in Kinderhook, New York, a Dutch community.
A Dutch community, yeah.
Yes.
Spoke Dutch.
Yes.
This is his first language. Man, I'm so good.
The
Keep
most-
it going. Let's keep the streak up.
Okay, the most common first name for presidents is James. John is second. What's third?
William. Bill
William. It is William. Harrison, McKinley, Taft, and Clinton.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
William Howard Taft, yeah.
Which president worked to save football from being banned in the U.S.?
This is a good one.
Thanks.
They had to. They were trying to ban it, and thank heavens, Teddy Roosevelt stepped in.
I knew you'd know that.
Yeah.
That's a good one. So right now, you are 5 for 6.
What I miss?
You missed the licensed bartender.
Oh, that's right. I threw a word out there.
Which president changed the name of the presidential mountain retreat Shangri-La to Camp David after his grandson?
Well, that would be Eisenhower.
It would. Who was the only man to be elected twice as a vice president and president?
Twice as vice president?
And twice as president. You know.
Oh, yeah, I do know that. Nixon.
Yeah, Nixon. Very good. 2 sons of former presidents have become president, which was the only one to be a grandson of a former
Harrison.
president. Okay, very good. And who was the first U.S. president to visit and pray at the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem?
Okay, now that's a tricky one.
This is the one I've been waiting to give him.
Was he president at the time? Oh, I guess you can't ask that, can I? Which was, if you read the question,
He was president at the time. He was.
Carter.
Nope. Donald John Trump.
No! Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Oh!
Can you believe? Now get this. I know you had to notice this. Can you believe he's the first sitting president to attend a Super Bowl?
I was shocked by that.
I was stunned by that.
He went to the Daytona 500.
Richard Nixon loved football. I can't believe. I guess the Redskins maybe weren't ever in it when he.
Yes, they were.
When he was president.
Yes, 1972.
72 with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
He wasn't there. I can't believe that.
No. Oh, those are great. Those are great questions. I mean, and they're difficult enough that they're interesting for folks. We got about 2 minutes to give me some more.
Okay. I'm going to find the which one do I want to give you?
You're going to find lyrics for me since I just told you
Sports and games.
Sports and games. Okay, you are just basically pitching right down my.
That's what I try to do. In January 2017, tennis star Serena Williams won which major tournament while pregnant?
Oh, that'd be Australian.
That was the Australian Open. It sure was. Okay, another gimme here.
That is a gimme. You're basically through the month in there. You're giving it to everybody.
I know. I try to help people out.
That's very helpful.
This is a gimme, and I don't have to even. What was Babe Ruth's first name?
George.
Mm-hmm. Only country to play in every single soccer World Cup.
Oh, now this is a good one. That's a really good one. It's either, see, I don't think I'd be able to come up with this for sure. It's either Ecuador, Brazil, or Argentina. Let's go with Brazil.
Let's go with Brazil, because that is the correct answer. Okay, now I'm going to get you.
Okay, you got 20 seconds.
When was the first result?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
First WrestleMania was August of 1980. I'm going to go with 2, 3, or 4. Let's go 83.
85. Dang it! Ah! Man, you were right there.
I was right there. Lamar, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having
That's
me.
great. Go to the trivia contest, folks. Helps out the Wayne. You're helping out the children.
Absolutely.
Well, that's LaMar Choate. We'll see y'all next time. Have a great day.